Hello, this is Daryl, and I'm going to do a first look and unboxing of the Yahboom Microbit Smart Car Robot Kit. And as clearly stated, when you buy this, Microbit is sold separately. It just so happens I've got a Microbit handy to put together with the kit. So the first thing you notice on the box here are a couple of URLs. It looks like the source code and the detailed instructions for programming and using the robot are online, and it has many modes of operation. As you can see in the picture, there's sensors. For line following, it's got the ultrasonic sensor, and the Bluetooth is built into the Microbit. So this link here is for the app on an Android phone for controlling it over Bluetooth. I checked the App Store. I did not see this app in the App Store, so it looks like you have to go to this URL, download it, and what I would call side loading it into your Android phone. How to do that would be a totally separate video, but right now we're going to open it up and we're going to see what comes in the kit and see what we get. So we have some instruction manual, and looking through this is a list of the parts and a step-by-step instructions on how to put the robot car together. The one thing I noticed a feature that I like is no soldering is involved here. Everything's modular. The ultrasonic sensor, the cable has the plugs. So assembling the little riser there for the ultrasonic sensor to sit on. So to me that was a big plus. No soldering was involved here at all to put this together. Goes over briefly the Microbit and then the core part of the robot. And it's also the chassis is the actual board here, the motor driver board that the Microbit plugs into. So that's first thing you see. This big sheet of paper here is just a big oval, thick black line for doing the line following. So once you get it together. So we get into the kit here, and here, like I was talking about, here's the main component here. So this is the PCB board that everything plugs into. Like I said, it's all modular. Everything just plugs in. Charging port, on-off switch, port to plug the battery in. The slot for the Microbit to fit into. So it's a nicely built, well-constructed board, and it does need to be fairly well put together because this also serves as the chassis. So that's a nice sturdy thing there. So lift that off and look inside. We have the rest of the components for putting it together. Comes with its own USB cable for programming the Microbit and for charging. They even included a Phillips head screwdriver there. We got a infrared controller. And of course, we got the tires. Power supply package. So this is very familiar looking 3.7 volt LiPo battery pack, which looks like there's a little Velcro strips there for attaching it to the chassis. seems like that's a fairly decent sized battery, not the largest LiPo battery, but of course I'm sure they had to keep the size that's compatible with putting it together on the board there. The motor installation package looks like we got a couple of these nice DC motors with the gears. There's the little roller ball for the third wheel, and then the mounting brackets and the hardware, the screws for attaching the motors. And then our last component inside here is the ultrasonic package, and there's the ultrasonic sensor, kind of covered up by some of the other parts, the whole sensor there, or the others, both sides of the sensor. The mounting brackets, the cables with, like I said, with the plugs already on there, the hardware for mounting to the board, and the little platform that it sits up on. So overall, I'm pretty impressed with this. Is a nicely put together kit. With a lot of the components already wired up with the plugs. That makes it easy to just plug things in and get it going. So I'd give this a thumbs up as far as a nice beginner's level robotics kit. So this is the Yahboom microbit smart car, and I would say this is going to be a pretty good kit for older elementary age school age children to middle school, and probably fun for adults too. I'll see. I'll have to put it together and play with it, and maybe post another video. So anyway, that's our